Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
And we're back. What is going on? It's been a crazy few days. I still have to go back and work again, so I'm gonna do a quick 30-minute. Don't expect me too long. Guys, I miss you. What is going on? I want to talk about staking because crazy Brian Armstrong, CEO of Coinbase, came out and goes, "Hey, we heard rumors that the SEC is coming after staking and is not going to allow it for retail customers," right? Retail. Tracy G in the building. I see ya. I see ya. Nice to see you, Tracy G. Thank you for being a subscriber. Definitely remember it helps the channel and keeps me coming back. You know, got to come back for the goons. 7 of you here. Smoke the like button on your way in. Deserves a good smoke. A lot of crazy things going on. Got to go back and help some of this Shibnobi team as well. But I told them, hey, 30 minutes, I'll be back. So they're aware. Real quick, I have been, say, 1 year that Big Bang not like stake. They will come USA not have stake once regulation. Big banks don't like staking indeed. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. You know, why is it? No one ever listens to Maddie. Damn it, guys, listen to Maddie. He knows. Maddie knows about this, all right? He did the research. He knows. Our boy, Brian Armstrong, looking real good. He's a smart one. He gets the inside scoop, and you know he's in with BlackRock. He's in with Citadel. He's there. You know, he's a publicly traded company. What up, Binance? Come at me, right? So, wait, what is this? Moved my money off Coinbase to MetaMask. That is great. Great to hear. Congratulations. Mark Nobi, what's going on? Teddy, I hate Gary Gensler. Absolutely. And we'll talk about Gary Gensler in this article too, because he is involved as usual, right? So guys, what ended up happening is Brian Armstrong comes out, he makes a tweet. In that tweet, he basically says, hey, we're hearing rumors that the SEC would like to get rid of crypto staking in the United States for retail customers. Retail customers, meaning me and you. It could potentially imply SEC is looking at it to make it available to certain people that aren't retail customers. So maybe enterprise level, they're looking at staking being okay. Maybe the banks are allowed to offer staking, but not a DeFi entity. I don't know. I don't know what it truly is, but this is the rumor, right? So this is how it all starts. Hope that's not the case, as I believe it would be a terrible path for the United States if that was allowed to happen. And in that article, there were crazy figures thrown out. Hey, there's like $42 billion staked away, with $3 billion in annual reward coming out from 42 billion being staked. So staking is really important innovation in crypto. It allows users to participate directly in running open crypto networks. Staking brings many positive improvements to the space, including scalability, increased security, and reduced carbon footprints. And this is absolutely correct. This is one of the reasons Ethereum went from proof of work to proof of stake, right? So this is what we're learning, and it sounds like Brian Armstrong is in the same boat as us. He's agreeing this is kind of crazy for the SEC to do, right? So staking is not a security. Here's a good primer. And he talks about paradigm. Ethereum's new staking model does not make ETH a security, and it's literally an entire thing on how the merge does not make ETH a security. And this is a big thing, because if you believe ETH is a security, you need to walk away from this channel. The goons don't. No, I'm just kidding. You can believe whatever you want. You can classify ETH as whatever you need. In the end, I do believe in CBDCs and some form of regulation coming in. I don't care how it comes in. But in order for cryptocurrency to be mass adopted, especially by government entities, centralized banks, in order to see true adoption of and to adapt to crypto, right? Adoption of crypto, we need everyone to have a safe space, and that only way we're going to get that safe space, only way we're going to get that stock exchange is if we have that regulation. So regardless, we need to make sure he continues, we need to make sure that the new technologies are encouraged to grow in the US and not stifled by lack of clear rules when it comes to financial services and web3. It's a matter of national security that these capabilities be built out in the United States. And this is very true, because what could happen, and this is the thing, everyone talks about everything's based on the dollar. Brian Armstrong is not only thinking about the dollar right now, right? He's saying, what happens if staking, cryptocurrencies, all these crazy regulations SEC wants to put on the United States? What if crypto does go outside of the United States? What if the rest of the world starts adopting crypto and the US starts lagging? The US, obviously, guys, the government has crypto. Like, don't get out of here. If you don't think they have risk assets like crypto, but like, what are you smoking? You better be smoking that like button, because it be getting you real crazy up in here. What's up, Iron Lux Trader? Hand pink waving, I see ya. Stake give a lot more of APR than bank, and they not like that. Absolutely not. And that's the issue, right? That's the risk asset. That's how we're benefiting. And the banks don't like that, because in order to keep that wealth flowing, you gotta make sure where it is, right? So regulation by enforcement doesn't work. It encourages companies to operate offshore, which is what happened with FTX. Sir, he was extradited to the United States, New York. All right, Brian, don't make them come for you, man. Hopefully we work together to publish clear rules for the industry and come up on sensible solutions to protect consumers while preserving innovation and national security interests in the United States. And this is a crazy topic. Many people, especially in the crypto development world, will either agree with Brian Armstrong or say, hey, this guy is completely nuts. What it comes down to it is Gary Gensler 100% believes that staking needs to be classified as a security because of the Howey test, right? That's what he always talks about, that staking is classified as secured under the Howey test, because you literally are benefiting off other people's efforts, and that's not allowed, right? So what ends up happening is, when you're investing, based on the effort of others and you're getting reward, he's saying, hey, this is it. This is a security. The problem is the CFTC, the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, already said that Ethereum is a commodity. Like, literally, they've said Ether is a commodity. So whatever this guy is hoping to be true, or whatever he thinks is the big huzzah, I'm not too sure. I feel like Gary Gensler is barking up the wrong tree. And this is coming September 2022. Gensler told reporters that though he wasn't referring to any token in particular, Ethereum, it's always Ethereum. It's Gary Gensler. Staking was another indica. Oh, wait, indica. Yo, goons, smoke that like button. We got 15 of you here. Are there 15 likes? Another indica that under the Howey test, the investing public is anticipating profits based on the effort of others. So this is some great peer reviewing here, but definitely this is what Gary Gensler believes. So it feels so flawed for him to waste time going after staking when really he should be focused more on other things in order to get our debt down. Red Sox may or may not like Gary Gensler. Greetings, Teddy. Good to see you at it. Absolutely, Frawley. Nice to see you. Triple G4 leaders. Triple G4 leaders indeed. I have 10 of my subscriptions with the live stream right now, but I choose Triple G indeed. 3Gs, roll it up. Smoke that like button if you're going to smoke anything. That's what we prefer. Ganja Goons gang represent. Passive income is a problem in this country, and they willingly give away trillions to other countries. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. This is exactly what I'm saying. We are spending time on Gary Gensler, like, right? This is the thing that he decides. I'm like, of all the things the SEC could be focused on right now, you're focused on 3 billion of a 42 billion, and this is not even just retail investors. This is 42 billion with everybody, right? These numbers, $42 billion in the fourth quarter only gave $3 billion in rewards. So what, 4 quarters, $12 billion? Gary, this is the thing. All right. So I know I have to be quick. I want to talk about that. The other thing I want to talk about, there is something crazy. Excuse me. There's something crazy. We all goons know about KODACHI. KODACHI token. Teddy, what is it? While I was streaming, someone sent me the KODACHI white paper. I read it on stream. You guys have seen me with KODACHI and the white paper. I showed it. I shilled that KODACHI token. But what ended up happening is I'm hearing rumors that this KODACHI, Mr. KODACHI from Kishimoto, right? This guy originated from Kishimoto. If you guys have been following the channel, we all started back in Saitama, Shinja, Kishi, right? Kishi Ninja. So KODACHI was the owner of Kishimoto. He went and he transitioned. So we'll go to here. KODACHI. We're trying to figure out how do you pronounce this, right? How the heck do you say this name? KODACHI. So KODACHI basically may have rugged is what I'm hearing, and I want to investigate it with you guys. I don't have time to go look myself. 1,000 something holders, 2 days doesn't really seem like too much going on, but it sounds like it's done. And there's some tweets and stuff. So I got KODACHI'd. Oh, you got KODACHI'd too. Mark Kenobi, I think I even I even told you when you DM'd me that I was like, dude, this makes no sense. This token has quite interesting roadmap, but they're not adhering to the roadmap. And I was raising red flags when you DM'd me as well. I'm like, something's off here. Something don't make sense. And my hunch was starting to become right. And most of you guys that got into KODACHI had taken profits. I understand, but there are still some of us goons that weren't as lucky, including myself. I bought the NFTs. I had a lot of those NFTs staked, and it's just unfortunate to see that this is how a community gets treated in DeFi space. But it looks like the right measures are stuck in staking pool forever. Tokens and NFTs are stuck in staking pool forever. So yeah, there you go. So it's very, very sad to learn that this is what these guys are doing in the space. And really, it all comes back to staking, right? The thing about the stream is staking. We're talking staking Ethereum. We're talking Gary Gensler staking. And now you're seeing this is why regulation in staking may be needed. This is literally why, guys. Like some guy, right, made a staking contract, told everyone, hey, come stake, I'll give you extra tokens. And look what happened. And this is why regulation, if you don't know your developers, those developers aren't doxxed. This is the problem. If your dev team is doxxed, you know who you're trusting, you know what they're staking, then you're 100% good. You saved me some. I pulled a little out day before. Thank you, Teddy. Dude, you're welcome. I'm glad to hear that. That's the main thing. But we have to watch out for this. So definitely this is a learning curve even on my channel. I am definitely not gonna do, even if they're KYC'd. Actually, I think this guy was not KYC'd. He said he was gonna KYC and he never did or something. I forget what the actual thing was, but I had a good relationship with him at Kishi, and then to find out what has transpired is very sad. So what has transpired, Teddy? What are you talking about? What is all this? You half explain things, and I don't truly understand. So there's this guy I've been following, Paul. Oh my God, what's his name? Paul. That's gonna kill me. 1 second, 1 second. I want to make sure I don't leak anything, so I'm gonna check over here. Because sometimes I leak stuff and people get upset. Teddy, you told everybody that I was the one that did this. Go look at Paul All-Star. Paul All-Star. Yep, All-Star. This guy. All right, so this guy was the artist for Kishi, and he was the reason Board Ape Yacht Club, Board Ape Dojo Club was taken down. Right? So Bored Ape Dojo Club was taken down. He was the artist. They got into a quarrel, and he went to OpenSea and got it taken down. Well, the owner of that project moved on and still used him or has still had a relationship with this guy for, I guess, the potentially the Kishimoto, the Kodachi NFTs. And this guy is the one that's exposing all of this right now. 1 second here. So, oh man, there's a lot. So this is it. So about this, I think somebody needs to explain how the creative designer of Charity Tech, and this is some company that a lot of people follow, is signing documents for Kodachi token. I will post the full OpenSea encounter for reviewing minus the address on it. It only gets weirder from here due to intermingling. And it's literally a post that he's tagged where some guy um, from this charity tech is signing documents on behalf of Kodachi token. So very interesting thing, and things were happening there. So we continue uh, reading his tweets, and you start realizing that he's basically implying that he knows who Kodachi is, right? So I guess a bunch of people started looking for Kodachi to try and expose what what he has done, and that's how this whole situation started. The other thing was, in order to list on SataMask, right, you had to be KYC'd, which is also a requirement. In order to get a green check mark on Shibnobi Swap, you have to KYC through Certic. That's how Shibnobi does it, right? So they're saying somehow this guy didn't KYC. Oh, here it is. Rumor is Saitama KYC'd Kodachi. Turns out he is the only one they didn't actually KYC, but gave him the credentials like he did. So they listed him on SataMask without KYC. And this is something that I think is going to be a learning curve for Saitama as well, because you truly can't limit people in DeFi. For your project to grow, it's going to be hard if you start limiting people for KYC. So they're going to have to figure out a way, which, at first everyone needed to hold Saitama. Saitama was going to be the one that was going to move SATA swap and SATA mask and all these things. But then we ended up finding out that it's actually not beneficial, because a lot of these guys in DeFi, that's not what they want to do. They want to be able to trade in and out. They don't want to be restricted, right? So the KYC process is good to authenticate valid tokens that, hey, if this guy rugs, we can get him. But when we got that assurance from, their listing on SataMask, this is the same team as Kishimoto, it's definitely unfortunate to see now what has transpired, which is it wasn't good. Many people are exposing Kodachi as being this rugger, because now their tokens are locked. They can't unstake their NFTs. They basically have nothing. And this Paul guy has been saying this for many moons. And we're just here, unfortunately. And let me find one more here. Still have his Baloo. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Here you are, sir. Let me see if I can find his things. So this guy was also talking about Kodachi. Our team have made the decision. We're limiting the last piece of We1, which we inherited, which is the Kishi Ninja collection. Those who have these NFTs, your wallets are being vetted by the team, and we will be whitelisting wallets that are genuine for Nemesis. So I have no clue what the hell is going on there. Our Kishimoto Nemesis collection will be Keys to Ascension. I really thought I saw something about him saying, oh, maybe he deleted it now. Where am I? February 7th. No. Somewhere here. Maybe he did delete it. He literally talks about Kodachi. How do I search just his tweets? Search. Sir, I just want to search. How do I just search? Developer for Kishimoto Dojo. Oh, so he was the developer? Interesting. Learning a lot. Ascension. Open world role playing game. Hey, I've seen this Projecon before. Saitama is the gold standard. I have 6 Kishi Ninja. Do you really have 6 Kishi Ninja? Are you V1 to V2 swapping? Oh my god, I don't think I even swapped. I'm gonna go check. This is crazy. Kishimoto NFTs Twitter, Kishimoto Twitter. But yeah, guys, this is literally what people are talking about Kodachi, where it literally appears that these guys rugged us, and it's just an unfortunate situation. I am one that is suffering. Well, wrong one. Let me go to what is it? CoinMarketCap. I think they were on CoinMarketCap. Let me see. Kodachi. Yeah, they were. Smart contract with the following was modified by the contract for disable selling. So they flagged it. Hey, what is Kodachi? No. Dun, dun, dun. Uh, 390. So liquidity is still there. I think what they disabled trading or something. When was this? 2023 0206. So yeah, somehow trading disabled, rugged. So LP's gone. No, LP is still locked. 90.41%. So yeah, that guy just made 300K in 6 months. Wow. Sorry, Akishi Ninja. No, I got you. You don't have 6, you only have 1. Wow, so many cells. This is just massive cell walls. Man, crazy, man. This is just so unfortunate. I can't believe this happens. All the tokens are staked. That is fueling pool. Oh, I see. Right. So the contract's reading. Right. Oh, man, these guys. As soon as liquidity unlocks, Kodachi will drain pool. Yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen. It's so unfortunate. Bored Ape Dojo Club. Are we booming? I said I would give the post to someone else. Oh, the next one will come. Someone else. I have to even get ready for the BAD thing, but it's coming. Guarantee side A will be booming, so side B can be full funkin' flex. Side A coming soon. What even ninjas? Apes Hip Hop. I don't even know what this is. We took ownership of Kishimoto upon departure of those who did not put our community first. Part of this process was completely changing our ecosystem for the better and actually delivering a roadmap those prior did not. We will be whitelisting Kishi Ninja wallets for Nemesis. It's the tokens like this which damage DeFi. You covered for Kodachi, slandered my name, and now you want to give more floor NFTs to holders wrecked from your cover-ups. You're just as guilty, and Kodachi, if not worse, because all of you in the team choose to leave ethics in the dust. So this is definitely true. So Paul was snubbed by the owner, which is Kodachi, right? Mr. Kodachi, the owner of Kishimoto, the owner of Kodachi token. And Paul raised red flags saying, hey, your owner screwed me. And the entire community at Kishimoto at that time took Mr. Kodachi's defense and said, no, Paul's wrong. Mr. Kodachi's right. So now Paul's coming back and he says, hey, looks like I was right in the end, right? You guys took his side, but I was the one that was right. And that's why Paul is basically calling out Kishimoto now, saying that they literally should now apologize to him, if anything, or say something, because look at who's here in the end. I'm calling for at Saitama, Entran, Manny the Hitman, Saitama Guru, to look into their involvement covering up for Kodachi. Kodachi, they can be delisted due to putting vast numbers of people at risk, putting one individual before the many. It has now costed many. So we can do a space publicly or privately, and I will bring all my receipts. If Saitama wants to middleman it and hear all the information, let's give it a go. I already know Kishimoto Dojo do not want this work. Yeah, so this is going to be a tough sell because now Kishimoto is also listed on SataMask, right? So Kishimoto's listed, Kodachi was listed. I think in order to protect Kishimoto, I don't think Saitama is going to do any space with Paul or anything. I think this is going to get swept under the rug. Unfortunately, this is what happens, I guess. And this is what, this is one of the things Shibnobi's trying to change about this space. So it'll be quite interesting to see who ends up being here in the end. But yeah, I hope they do the right thing. I hope everything works out for the Kishimoto guys. I hope somehow they make this right. But I just don't see it. Somehow we have to go after the guys that did this to us, and the only way that's happening is someone lets loose on who this person is. And once we know that, then we can say, hey, you took our funds, we're coming after you. And unfortunately, if the person wasn't KYC'd, this is why do your own research. How many times do your own research? Do your own research. And it's something even we were hit by even on the stream when I got it. I'm like, guys, I just got something sent to me. And it was wild, even the way we received it, and hopefully things like this don't occur and we just move on from this and we continue to find different ways to still enjoy crypto out here, So I'm quite saddened about all this drama with Paul, with Mr. Kodachi, Kishimoto, Kodachi token. I definitely wish them all the best. Even when all this stuff, I definitely started raising red flags, even for the guys that DM'd me. And as you guys know, I like to keep you guys up to date, but this is something that happened. And this is something we know of because we've seen it on my channel. And I've liked some of their posts as well. I thought they were doing great things. Ends up they weren't doing anything good. And hopefully this won't happen again. Let me see here. Meme coins are not worth the risks. They rob people of their money, then point fingers to each other. In the end, nothing gets fixed. And unfortunately, even I have this other token, Yori token, which we um, looked into. I think it was a Shill Tank episode, and we talked about Yori token, and even Shibnobi had Yori token, right? Yori token said they were going to go to a V2. They even let Shibnobi know, hey, we're going to a V2. We're going to delist from Shibnobi. And once V2 is ready, we'll come back. And we're kind of like, hey, okay, this is kind of weird. Why are you just started your token? What's wrong with the contract? And Cliff raised red flags, and Cliff's hunch was right. He didn't want any involvement with them, delisted them, we're gone. That's it. And this is why you have to vet everything that you see, and this is going to be a learning experience for us all, and we just continue to grow from here. These are the things that we got to look for. KYC. Even if the dev's not doxed to you, is he doxed to someone out there that you can go after that? Like Sokin, Certic KYC. Oh my God, there's so many KYCs. RugDoc KYC. Like literally, you can KYC to these entities, and you have that assurance that if something happens with this token, you can go find the people responsible and ask for your money back, right? So very happy. I want to say I'm very happy to inform you guys about the staking and what's happening with the staking. But at the same time, I'm also not happy about the staking because I feel like this guy, Gary Gensler, is barking up the wrong tree. And he just needs to focus on everything else. And if these rumors are true, I'm half happy because I kind of need that regulation to come in so we can improve from it. But there's just this is perfect. There is no insurance crypto, Teddy. There is no insurance crypto. That's what we need. That's the next $1 billion. You know how people sell you life insurance? You need rug insurance. Have you been rugged? Do you need rug insurance? Certic not give money back if someone rug. Absolutely. Meme tokens are a gamble and they are fun. I lose 7 out of 10, but those 3 I win way more. Absolutely. I got rug. I've seen that happen. Ruggy Teddy is back. Well, what up, bro? Just talking about Kodachi, Wadi. Talking about Kodachi. We're seeing, Kodachi wasn't KYC'd. Like we all assumed, hey, I'm getting on SataMask. I had to KYC to get on SataMask, which is one of the reasons a lot of us influencers were like, hey, what's Kodachi, right? We got in, we made our profits, we bought their NFTs, and now we can't get those NFTs because they're staked away. So it's very unfortunate to see what's transpired here with Kodachi, and hopefully small cap blue chips won't rug. Don't tell me about small cap blue chips, dude. What about Luna Classic? Small cap blue chip. Oh, okay. Top 10, top 20 blue chip. Imagine scaring so many people that they all go in and stake whatever it is they have. Yeah. And we'll see. Regulation and staking is okay. I think it'll be safe. I'm kind of happy about it, but not happy at the same time. It's also weird. All this information comes out today. Shibnobi staking is live. Go stake, staking.shibnobi.com. APY is variable, but regardless, do your own research for everything. Even, what we talked about, staking is something the SEC is looking at. It sounds like it's a rumor, but do your own research, make that judgment. What's right for you? Do you need to stake? Do you not need to stake? Or is it better to stake offshores? Just like what Brian's saying, is it better to go out off seas and do your staking there and bring it back, to the US? And with that, it's very easily done. Jasmy coin. Oh yeah, Jasmy's real good. Japan's Bitcoin is Jasmy coin. We're big fans. The goons have looked at Jasmy and Helium. Don't forget about Helium. Big fans of Helium. Guys, I need to go back. I'll catch you again tomorrow, 8:15 p.m. Eastern, and we'll have fun again. But till then, don't use decimals when staking, Teddy. Dude, we have so many more things. We're gonna address them all. All right, sub shaman. Get VPN, then stake. No problem. Yeah. That's exactly what I think. FTX rug Tom Brady. Bro, VRA. Rugs are harsh, Waddy. Rugs are harsh. And Kodachi token, that's what happened. That's why I want to talk about this and talk about staking as a whole. This all these topics hand in hand. So yeah, guys, I leave you with this. I'll see you again tomorrow, 8:15 p.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday. Come on, come hang out with the goons. Smoke that like button on your way out. And goodbye. Goodbye, 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 goodbye.